What's up guys, my name is Ace, and with the brand new event, Operation Spectre Rising, we have a new specialist, which is obviously Spectre. So today, I'm going to be breaking down Spectre and showing you guys exactly how this character works, as well as any counters that may exist to his or her equipment, as well as ability. So first up, let's have a look at Spectre's weapon, which is the Shadow Blade, which is that katana that you pull out. This allows you to go into third person, and from this, you can execute a roll if you would like, for as long as this is active, and that will make you a harder target to hit. It's a little bit more effective than sliding. And more importantly, you can lock on and have a massive lunge with your sword for an instant one-hit kill. So in some ways, this is reminiscent of Spectre's Ripper ability in Black Ops 3, where you lock on and then you will just lunge across a pretty decent distance to get that instant one-hit kill. For this ability, the standard charge time, assuming you're not getting any score, in Team Deathmatch is 8 minutes, which is a little bit on the faster side for specialists, but it's not like extremely fast by any means. It's not like the Ripper was in Black Ops 3. That one was much faster than most of the others. That's not the case in this game. It's a bit on the faster side, but it's nothing insane. As for the duration of this ability while it's active, you can use it for roughly 45 seconds, and it doesn't seem to change depending on whether or not you're getting kills or rolling around a bunch. That doesn't speed up the timer at all. So 45 seconds is quite a long time to get your kills, and you can see in this clip against bots here, I was able to comfortably get 15 kills with one use. So this is a very, very long time that you can use this, and as long as you stay alive, you can keep killing people with it. This brings us to the part that a lot of you guys will be very interested in, and this is the lunge range of the katana, and this is absolutely insane. This is definitely like Modern Warfare 2 commando level lunges. Based on my testing, the range is pretty much exactly 7.5 meters. So this is where most of the SMGs have their 5-shot kill range. This is their maximum 5-shot kill range. This is where you'll get that instant one-hit kill lunge with the katana. In addition to that, you don't really have to be all that accurate with your aim towards your enemy. They don't have to be perfectly centered on your screen. You can be a little bit off target, and it will still lock onto them and get that instant kill on them. Now, as you're using this, you can see the lunge range very clearly. There's actually an indicator that will pop up once you're within that lunge range, so it'll tell you exactly when you should be swinging your sword. And yeah, like I said, this is a pretty crazy long range for a one-hit kill melee, especially in a game like Black Ops 4, where the time to kill is a little bit slower than we've seen in previous COD games. As for any counters to this, I did test a few perks, and I thought maybe Cold-Blooded would like reduce the range a little bit, or make it so you didn't get the indicator pop up on your screen, but it appears Cold-Blooded has no effect whatsoever on this Shadow Blade, and same thing goes for all the other perks I tested. None of them seem to have any impact whatsoever, so from what I can tell at least, based on my initial testing, there is no real counter to this Shadow Blade aside from shoot them and try and kill them before they close that distance. So that's the Shadow Blade. I gotta say, before really getting too much gameplay time while Spectre's been active, this does concern me a little bit just due to the lunge range and the fact that you don't have to be very accurate with it, and also for the amount of time that it lasts for. You've got basically an entire minute to run around with this sword out, one-hit killing people. But I will say, at least the charge time isn't extremely fast like the Ripper was in Black Ops 3. I think that was one of the things that made the Ripper a bit annoying in Black Ops 3 is you could earn it so many times in a single game. With the Shadow Blade in this game, generally you're going to get it maybe 2 to 3 times maximum in a game. If you're really going off, you might be able to stretch it to 4, but generally speaking, in a game of like Domination or TDM, you're going to get it about 2 to 3 times. And therefore, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I am still a bit concerned that this is going to lead to a lot of very frustrating deaths. And now that we have that covered, let's move into Spectre's equipment, and this is the smoke grenade. And this isn't just a standard smoke grenade. Well, it does behave as a standard smoke grenade for your entire team, so when you throw that, then your teammates can't see through it, the enemies can't see through it, it's great for capturing objectives and things like that. However, as Spectre, you're able to see enemies highlighted within your smoke. So this is kind of a similar idea to Outrider's Hawk equipment, where only Outrider can see the enemies that are marked by the Hawk, not the entire team. So it is kind of a personal ability, but this one does have the added benefit of just having smoke to use for your teammates as well to capture an objective. And this is quite powerful for Spectre because you can really clearly see those enemies through there. And once again, I did some testing on this, and I tested several of the perks, especially Cold-Blooded. I thought Cold-Blooded for sure would counter this. And from what I can tell, there is literally no counter to Spectre seeing you through this smoke whatsoever. So as a result, if you see an enemy Spectre throw some smoke and you know that Spectre is still alive, it's a really bad idea to stay within that smoke. If you back off and you're behind the smoke, they won't be able to see you through the smoke. You have to actually be within the cloud of smoke for him to see you. So if you see that Spectre die, then absolutely it's fair game. You should use that enemy smoke to your advantage if you can. But if he's still alive, make sure you get yourself out of there because he can see you and you won't be able to see him. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for today's quick video breaking down Spectre in Black Ops 4. Now, I already shared my thoughts on the Shadow Blade, but as for my thoughts on the Smoke Grenade, I think it's really cool, although I really wish Cold-Blooded would be a proper counter to this, where he wouldn't be able to see you through the smoke. I feel like that would be completely fair and balanced, but it turns out there's really no direct counter to this vision that Spectre has through the Smoke Grenade. But of course, I'd like to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about Spectre? Do you like the Shadow Blade as well as the Smoke Grenade, or do you think there should be a few more counters in place for these abilities? Just let me know those thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.
Yeah.